Hey everyone, as always, Dylan Miller Prospecting, and welcome to another Thursday Night Gold Panning Fever. What is this, episode number 37? So let me catch up on chat real quick, see who's here. All right. Bryce, how's it going? YouTube Auditor. Well, I guess YouTube Auditor might be in bed now. Ray, how's it going? Doing a little bit of panning. About to do some of that myself. Vendetta, how's it going? Ken Whalen. Gary, hey Donna. Always thank you for watching. Brian. Will the cost of Paydirt go up? I don't think so. I think Paydirt's usually based on gold, not the stimulus checks. What else is here? Shane, how's it going, Shane? S-Rip. Bob. Larson, how's it going? That sucks, your live stream didn't work. Definitely burritos, definitely. Burritos or tacos, might as well get it over with, right? Hey, Amy, how's it going? Reg Lab, Anthony, Chris W. Now everyone's popping in. Keith and Wynn. Ronnie Davis, how's it going? Hey, Josh, thank you for coming in tonight and moderating. And just pinned a message to the top, so make sure you follow that link and go leave a comment so you can win some gold tonight. Hey, Jeff Brewer, how's it going? So tonight we're going to be going through some more GoldNuggetSales. This is their Colorado, their Colorado bag. The bag's empty. I pre-classified it down plus 10, minus 10 because there was too much plus 10 material in the one so no problem, Larson. Hey, Carl Ordway, Martin. That's good. It's every Thursday, 7 o'clock, every Thursday. Unless something drastic happens. I plan on doing a show every Thursday at 7, so let's say that. So hopefully everyone's been doing good. Weather's been getting a little nicer, I'm guessing, around the country, so that's good. I know people are going to start going out prospecting soon, so. Hey, Jason G. Vendetta, you had a live show going? Oh, man, I swear I don't get any notifications. I was just on YouTube, too. I didn't see it. Oh, that sucks. I need to start checking better. I wish they had a way where you could have your subs and then a side thing of all your subs that are doing live shows. So you could see, but... KC Sarang, sure, why not? I've been absolutely horrible of keeping track who can win and who can't. I even made a note to myself, and it's sitting on my desk upstairs saying, make sure I write down who can win and who can't this week. So I'm just being horrible at it. I've just been trying to avoid doing any paperwork because I know it's getting ready to be tax time, and I'll be up to my ears in paperwork, so... Hey, Debbie. Well, thank you for showing up, and welcome to your first live show. Mark Miller, well, 8 inches of snow. Well, I guess you're not having the best of weather. Here, it's not too bad. It's pouring down rain right now, so. Hey, Gibby's Treasure. Thank you very much, CJ. Thank you very much. How you doing, brother? Thank you again. Really appreciate that. Oh, look who showed up. Spider Ace Prospecting. How's it going? Thank you for showing up, Spider Ace. And Jackie, no, it's coming tomorrow. I got the notification it's coming tomorrow. So I'll have that tomorrow. I do have to run an errand for like 2 hours tomorrow. So hopefully, you know how they tend to want to come when you're not home. So it's awesome, Keith and Wynn. I haven't been to a gold show. I've been to lots of rock shows and things like that. I'm going to have to try to get to a gold show this year. Hey, Ted Sharp, how's it going? Thomas Leah is going. Rinky's Carnage Crew. All right, now chat's starting to get too fast for me. Hey, King of Coins, how's it going? So, again, GoldNuggetSales.com. Tonight we're going to be doing their bag. So, be interested to see what we get results-wise compared to my review. So, I've been doing good, Hadley. Thank you very much. Hey, Mike Wolf. So, I've been doing good. I can't complain. Went to one of my doctors today, and they scheduled me for x-rays on my shoulder. So, hoping it's good news. I told them they wanted me to go today to get the x-ray. I told them no. I'm going to wait till next week. Put it off as long as possible. So they can't give me any bad news. So, hey, Jason Keith Prospecting. How's it going? So, let's see. So we can get into some of that. I saw a lot of the comments from the Gold Nugget sales last week, or Monday, not last week, but this Monday, on how it looked like concrete mix, and it sure did. It really does look like concrete mix. I will say this bag, when I opened, doesn't look as gray as that one, so I'm not really sure why. It's still pretty gray, but it looks like it might have been rinsed a little bit. Hey, Donna, thank you very much. I really appreciate that, Donna. Thank you very much. So I'll be curious to see. This one I think has about the exact same amount of hard rocks in it. But I think, I didn't weigh it up, but I should have. It looked like a little bit less material in this one. I think, what was the last one? 1 pound, 6 ounces. And it's supposed to be a 14-ounce bag. This one is closer to a pound. So a little bit less material in this bag. Hopefully the gold's good. I will say one thing about Gold Nugget sales, though. After thinking about it, after I did my review, one of my big things I was talking about with Gold Nugget sales, where a lot of people were comparing them to Gold Bay, was that they haven't been around as long as Gold Bay has. Gold Bay's been around for 15 years, and he typically has a 85 to 90% set ROI just on the day you purchase it. And I noticed this bag was 77% on the day I purchased it. Now, I did get higher than that, but I don't think any of his bags were under 90% when Gold Nugget sales just first opened. So in a year, he's already starting to drop his ROIs a little bit. So I'll be curious to see if he still stays in the 75 to 85% range. I mean, he does do some 100% ROI bags still, and he does have some bigger ones, but it does seem like he's lowering some of his ROIs. King of Coins. Yeah, I got warm water in my pan. My basement is still cold. It was like 70 degrees today, but my basement is still cold. It's going to take a while for the, underground dirt part to start warming up. And thank you, Jessica. Thank you very much. I apologize. I saw your little pop-up, and I totally forgot to say thank you. So thank you very much, Jessica. Always appreciate it very much. Laura Williams, how's it going? Anyone else I missed? JP, how's it going, JP Lawns and More? Where's your partner in crime today, JP? I don't see Benzo here, huh? And make sure, link above, make sure you go click on that so you can win tonight's gold. There is a minimum of 1 gram in this bag, so I'm pretty sure we'll get a gram of gold out of here to give away. Oh, that's awesome, Bryce Fidel. That's awesome. I went to Mexico a few times when I was younger. I loved Mexico. But I usually went to like the little bitty off the beat places, Vendetta has... Why am I missing all of Vendetta's videos? He has a smelting video. I'm getting so bummed out with YouTube. I hope they didn't unsubscribe me from you, Vendetta. I have to make a note. Vendetta prospecting. Every week, I swear, somebody tells me about a video that just came out. Hey, Hadley. Email me, Hadley. Dylan@millerprospecting.com. Email me and I'll figure out what happened, if I just didn't ever ship it or whatnot. Just let me know and I'll figure it out. But you have to remind me, email me, Dylan@millerprospecting.com. Yeah, I always do the bell. But I don't know why, Vendetta. I just looked today at new videos and I didn't see yours. So I don't know. It might have unsubscribed me or I might have spaced out and hit the unsubscribe button by accident. But I don't know. I have to do it. I wrote myself a little mental note. So every week at somebody's YouTube channel, for some reason, I'm missing out on. Last week was full push metals. So, but we'll get it all good. Yes, King of Coins. I did watch your one video. Yes, and actually, I thought you had more than one. Maybe it was somebody else someone else asked me to watch some too, and they had more than one. But their other ones were really old. But I did watch it, King of Coins. Yeah, just email me, Hadley, and I can look up any tracking number I've ever shipped because I ship out through an online company, so it keeps track of all my shipping. So if I did ship it, and I'm saying a big if here, I'll have the tracking number and I can track it down and figure out what happened to it and then figure out something else. Hey, Mo Coop, how's it going? I got a thumbs down already? Oh man, how did I get a thumbs down already? Usually I don't get too many thumbs down on my live shows because I'm giving stuff away. Hey, Scott and Jennifer, how are y'all doing? Timothy Clements. Spontaneous live streaming. Yeah, y'all spontaneous live streamers. I missed 90% of those. So I need to update my phone and check my phone and set my phone to start leaving me little push notices whenever somebody goes live or something. Because I don't check my phone too much for YouTube except for my own account, like checking comments and things like that. But I'll have to definitely do it for the channels I subscribe to. Knees are doing good, Carl. They haven't been bugging me too much. I mean, they're fake knees and they take forever to heal. So, they still clickety clack when I walk. And if I sit wrong, they bug me. But, I'm glad I got them replaced. That's for sure. So, but you know how it is. If you fix one thing that breaks, something else breaks. So, now my right shoulder's just, it's starting to click and pop and grind like my knees did. So, Jeff Brewer, you got some of that? You got some of the Dennis Dayton's Paydirt? Yeah, he emailed me when he had it. It was just, it's a typical thing. He sent it to me like an email telling me he had Paydirt, but it was right after I just bought a ton of Paydirt. Do you like all the last video with the girls, or should I stick to just the gold? I didn't see your last video, Jason Keith. I know I saw it pop up, but I didn't watch it. I'm going to have to go check that out. Then I'll tell you. Charles King, how's it going? That's it. Knee bone connected to the tailbone, connected to the shoulder bone. As I told my doctor today, I said, it doesn't matter if they fix my shoulder, something else will break, and, it'll be my hands next. And, I'm okay as long as the places that bug me are replaceable. I don't mind too much. It's just when you start getting to like the hands and the feet where they just start fusing things, or your back. Oh no. Give me 1 second and figure this out. Okay. Trying to remember which one is which. Now we might have to restart. So give me a second. I know my camera's out. All right, is it working now? Looks like it's working. I just replaced my overhead camera because it was freezing up. Just from all the dust that gets in here, they go in the cameras, and I guess now I have to replace my forward camera. It froze the other day, too, when I was just shooting something, but I didn't think it was that bad, so hopefully it keeps working. Otherwise, we're just going to switch right to the panning. Maybe we should just get to the panning before it freezes up again, so aggravating. See, that's what happens when y'all send me, everyone has this dusty Paydirt. I need to start getting some non-dusty Paydirt or something. Or start moving my cameras, put some plastic bags on my cameras. Maybe that's what I should do. But, all right, let's just go do some panning, since now I'm kind of bummed out that y'all didn't get an entire live feed of my ugly mug. I had to shut down. Yeah, it's just the dust. I always have to come in here with the like a leaf blower and blow out all my equipment, but it just builds up. And this is one of my older cameras, so I'm gonna have to replace it soon. So, all right, y'all ready to pan? Let's shrink down the ugly mug, or get rid of the ugly mug altogether, and then we are going to pan out some stuff. So there we go. There's the water. Get rid of the ugly mug. Open up the chat and stuff. Thank you very much, Guido. Camera fund. Well, what sucks is now that COVID hit, cameras are costing an arm and a leg. It's absolutely ridiculous. It took me, I think, 3 months of hunting before I found my new overhead camera, just without paying exorbitant price. I mean, I think it's normally a $80 camera or something like that, and they were selling for like $150. So I finally found one for $80. But I'll have to start the hunt again. eBay time it is. All right. Let's open up my... William Pulley, thank y'all very much. Thank y'all. I should start breaking stuff more often. I'm just kidding. Thank you very much, William. Thank you very much. Put the cat to work, doesn't it? No, I have to lock my gold room now. The other day I heard her banging around in my bedroom, and I went up to look and see what she had, and she'd stole my little gold vial funnel. So he's coming in here. I don't know why I keep saying she, but he keeps coming in here and stealing stuff. He stole a little pile of gold one day, so I don't want him to come in here and start hunting down gold. He's been coming in here picking all kinds of things. So, here we go. Have some Paydirt. This is the +10. And this is the -10. It's still some gray material, but it doesn't look as gray as the other stuff. And a lot of big crushed rocks, so we'll be curious to see. Again, probably half of it. This time I think half of it. It's about half and half with +10 and -10. I still don't think that's a great ratio for, unless there's more than one picker in here, so. Hey Jeff, how's it going? It looks like the same material. I saw that vendetta. It just looks like this one's been washed maybe, because it's not even as dirty as the other one. The other one was really dirty material. It fouled up the water. And as you can see, this one, it really didn't. I mean, so it looks like the same material. It just looks like it's been maybe washed once or something. I don't know. Which is weird, because they were both ordered at the same time. Maybe one was an older bag or something. Clutch's 10,000 bucket. It was an interesting video. I don't know. I wouldn't have classified it as a review just because obviously Klesh ordered that bucket. So they knew it was going to him. So they weren't going to give him a bad bucket. So I don't know, like, if, you know, I had a secret shopper buy the $10,000 bucket, would I get the same results? So, I mean, it was an interesting bucket. I've heard good things about Miners Depot. I think I'm reviewing them, not this Monday, but the following Monday. So I've got a review of them coming up. And I'll be curious to see what I get out of them. But it was a decent video. I like the video. I like Klesh's stuff usually. Yeah, this is Colorado, I guess, crushed ore. And the gold is supposed to all be from the same place, Colorado. So, now there's no way to really prove that, but, you know. Yeah, he got a really good ROI on the bag, but so far I watched all the Miner Depot reviews. Usually I don't, but I was curious about them because, you know, they have no guarantee or anything. So I did watch a couple of the reviews a while back. And everybody seems to get good ROIs, but then again, you don't know if, you know, the reviewer didn't hide their name and that's why they got one. So you never know. I got a $100 bag and a $50 bag that I bought through Secret Shoppers. So one little picker, same result as in Monday's review, just one little picker and all that +10. I'm just going to throw that in the other material, so we'll pan it out again in a little bit. So there you go. That was pretty easy. +10. And we'll find that picker again. So we get it twice today. So I still haven't made up my mind if I like this bag of Paydirt or not. All right. Now this is a little bit dirtier. This is what the other material looked like more. I mean, like I said, I like GoldNuggetSales. I'm just, you know, it's a thing. I have nothing against them. I think they're, you know, I'm not the one to really complain about the Paydirt itself because, you know, if you think about it, Gold Bay's Paydirt used to be some of the nastiest stuff to pan out ever. It came in flour sacks, things like that. And he's always improving, but his ROIs have always stayed good. And that's what I'm curious about with GoldNuggetSales, how their ROIs will stay. Because like I said, when I got these in on the day of the order, the ROI was only 77%. And I don't think Gold Bay has any that are that low except for his camo bag. But I'll have to look. We'll see. He hasn't been around too long. I like his Paydirt ROIs. He's got good ROIs. It's really easy Paydirt to go through. So this one's a little bit more challenging than his other one. So just because it gets so dirty. Yes, I'm still using the SE pan. Still using them. Almost every pan I use is an SE. My black pans are the SE. And then my finishing pan is SE. And I did order, Thomas, well, you can hit up, Vendetta Prospecting said he knows somebody that sells him local. So maybe Vendetta, you should buy them all up and start selling them on your website, Vendetta. But I did order 20 from a company that has supposedly a very large stock of them, but only in green and black. But they only invoice, you can't buy them direct. And it took them 10 days to invoice me. And it's been 10 days since I paid, and they still haven't shipped. They printed the label, but they still haven't shipped. So I don't know how quick they'll be. But I'm hoping they're at least the pans, because then I'll be stockpiled for a while. I might have to switch to green pans again. But that's okay. Jeff Fleming. Yeah, everyone I've heard about Miners Depot has gotten like a 95 and up % ROI. So I'll be really curious. I don't know why they don't state a minimum on their website. I think they would do so much better. You know, even if it's a low minimum, like if they just said you're guaranteed, you know, a 70% above ROI. Because if everyone's getting a 95% ROI, I think that's a great selling point for your Paydirt. I don't know. A 2-inch pan. That'd take you forever to pan out with a 2-inch pan. All pans will work though. You just gotta, that's what I did. When I first started panning, I just bought a lot of pans off of Amazon. I'd buy one pan with it for a while. I didn't like it. Buy another pan. And just for whatever reason, this is a pan I like for my main panning. And like everyone says, I don't use these parts really. I only use this part, but I like the way it is. I mean, I do use these parts occasionally, just not very often. Paydirt's going pretty quick. You got the XR pan. It's a little expensive. See, I like cheap pans. I like the Gold Grabber. I have one here somewhere. It's just a little bit too big for this. It's about half the size of this little container, I think. I don't even know where my box of pans are. I might have to look for those. Because there's a couple pans in there I really want to do for a live show one day. Especially my bat pan. That's my favorite pan, is my bat pan. No, I have not. Not until after I finish panning it all out. If you still see me panning, then I haven't given anything away yet. Hey, Jim and Jeff, how's it going? Daniel Wilson, both of y'all showing up at the same time. Late. Nice little bit of gold in there so far. That's that same little picker from before. So I got to pan it out twice. It's always fun panning the same thing out twice. Makes you think you got twice as much. Yeah, so if you want one of his pants, definitely hit up Vendetta. I'm sure he'll help y'all out. Vendetta, you definitely need to add like a small bag of Paydirt and one of those pans as like a little panning kit. Like a fine bag of gold with like a 1/4 gram of fine gold, a little 2-ounce bag, and then one of those finishing pans. So everyone can just order it and they won't mind spending, $20 because they're getting the gold and the pan. So the company I found that has the SE pans, they only charge $1 per pan, but you have to order 10 of them minimum. But it's still only $10 for 10 pans, so it wasn't a bad deal. Now I just gotta hope they're the right pans. Hey, HD Shovelhead, thank you for showing up. Dirt almost looks like ashes. It does. It actually does look like ashes almost. It's definitely not a normal Paydirt that I've had panned out a lot of. It definitely does look like ashes though. The last one looked more like concrete mix and this one kind of ashes. That's awesome, Jonathan, if someone got their gold. And hey, Hip B, how's it going? I want a piece of Vendetta's melted blue bowl. See, there's just too much +10 in this material. It goes too quickly. If it was all this size, or even, 25% of it was +10, I think it'd be a better deal. Especially when it's only 14 ounces. And if 8 of those ounces are +10, it's not a lot of panning here. That's my only real complaint about this bag of Paydirt. The ROI was good. Shipping was good. Customer service was good. Just too much +10. It's the same thing as in reverse when I complain about sellers that have so much -40 material and no gold in the -40, where you're just really panning for no reason. And since it is manufactured Paydirt, I mean, they add gold, so they could add gold in any size they wanted. No, it's not really that hard to pan out. It's actually probably easier to pan out with it being so dark because you can see the gold a lot better. So in a little piece of gold, like say there's a piece right there that didn't sink down all the way, so it's a lot easier to see that and know to reshuffle your pan. I'm trying to catch up on chat a little bit. My favorite size to pan is -10 +20. I like everything below the -10. I mean, I'm never going to have, and I don't think anyone's ever going to make a Paydirt where it'll be that much fun to pan out the +10. I mean, maybe like the Miners Depot 10,000 bucket, but, most of the time, if you're buying a $100 bag of Paydirt, they just can't put that much gold in the plus 10 to make it that much fun. So I like everything under the plus 10. I mean, I do like plus 10 panning it out, but it's usually not a very big reward. Enjoying a flank steak and panning at home. Sounds good. Me and Bryce are going to get burritos after this, right? My favorite is any dirt that has gold. I agree with that. I've panned out a lot of Paydirt that didn't have gold or so little that it wasn't worth it. So would this take me like 10 minutes to pan out? Not even that. I almost want to put the material back in and pan it out again. Next week we're going to have some special Paydirt from Gold Bay. So I definitely need to have, here, let me see where it is. Dave sent me, see, people send reviewers stuff all the time, but this is what Dave sent me. Dave sent me this little black bag of Paydirt, and I have no idea what's in here. So I'll have to do a mail call for Dave, see what's in there. Material looks kind of big, because at first he said he was sending me something. I thought it might be like some insanely impossible bag of Paydirt to pan out. But the material all looks in the plus 40. But we'll have to see. Joseph Richard is giving you a thumbs up without knowing about it. Hey, Bree Greeny. Throw that back in the bag. But I'm going to be really curious. I don't know what's in there. There better be gold. He might have just sent me a bag with some dirt and no gold in it. Who knows? Might be wire gold. I don't know. I didn't see anything in there. But it's pretty tightly packed. So we'll have to see. Maybe some nice quartz. But I'll have a video. I'll shoot that video this weekend. So next weekend, we can have it. Oh, I think this Paydirt was pretty easy. I don't think it had anything to do with me making it look easy. It's mostly because there was so much plus 10 material. What? Only 55 likes. Oh, man. And a thumbs down already. Tonight's just not going my way. I think I might have to stop doing these live streams. Yeah, it's a nice little bit of gold. I'll definitely have to weigh this up to see. I won't weigh it up tonight, but I will post something on YouTube. I'll make a little comment with how much it weighed. Because I'll be curious with the ROI. Oops, almost lost some of that gold. Get back in there. To see what the ROI was after. Because like I said, it only had a 77% set ROI. Yeah, it's really easy stuff to pan out. Even though it clouds up the water a little bit, I mean, you can see in the water. I mean, it settled down really quickly. You know, sometimes you'll get some really silty stuff that'll just won't settle. This stuff settles pretty quick, so it's a little bit heavier, which is nice. I mean, if you're going to have dirty Paydirt, you might as well have the stuff that settles quick. You look tired? I always look tired. Thursday's just not my day. I don't know why I picked Thursday, but Thursday's always my tired day because that's the day I have to make sure my house is all put together and stuff because my kids come over in the morning. So I got to make sure the house is clean, all the dishes are done, the kids' beds are made, things like that. Grocery shopping. And then for some reason on Thursdays, I always take a nap. And you know you shouldn't take a nap right before something. King of coins. No, I don't plan on stop doing live shows anytime soon. So there we go. Nice little pile of gold. One little piece wanting to float around. But just the one little picker in the plus 10, though. Hey, Ray Estrada. I'll take a bag. I'll take a bag. Just email me, Dylan@MillerProspecting.com. Here, I'll post it in chat. Thank you very much, Jeff. Thank you very much. I really appreciate that. Lou Norris, naps is a high part of my day. Yeah, I usually like naps, but on Thursday, I can only take like a 30 or 40-minute nap, and those aren't good. You got to take at least an hour and a half nap. So, there we go. A nice little pile of gold. And you know what that means. We're going to give this away, but you got to look at my ugly mug first if my camera's still working. So, let's move over and look at the ugly mug. Do you rent the kids' beds out during the week? No, but they leave them trashed on Monday morning, and I just don't feel like making them until Thursday. Awesome, Aiden. I saw your message, Aiden. I just didn't get a chance to reply, but that's awesome that it showed up. No, it's ugly mug time. Looks like the camera's still working, so. There we go. Ugly mug time again. And I still need to work on that. Actually, I need to remember Vendetta Prospecting. I need to see why I'm not getting notifications for you. And then I need to get the ugly mug logo. Those are my two jobs to do tonight. So 1.13, 1.10. What did it weigh up in my review? I'm trying to remember what my review was. 1.1. I'm guessing it's going to be like 1.11. That's what it was in the review, wasn't it? 1.110. So I'm guessing 1.1. I don't know if that one weighs more. I'm still trying to look in the pan. But I'm guessing 1.1. My email showed up first. Yeah, YouTube gives a 30-second delay, I think it is. Something crazy like that. So it's why all the gamers use Twitch, because they can't stand the delay. And Twitch is no delay. Hey, Jason G, thank you very much. I really appreciate that, man. Woot woot. Thank you very much. How much was this bag, Vendetta? It was $85 shipped, I believe. Or it was $81.95. I think his price right now is $81.95 for the bag plus $9.95 shipping. So whatever that is, I think I originally paid $95 for it. So, like I said, it was only a 77% ROI on the day of purchase when I calculated the ROI. And in the end, I think I ended up with, 85% on Monday's review. So if this is 1.1, it'll be about the same at 85% ROI. But like I said, I don't know how long have they been in business, about a year. And, some of his bags are already dropping down to a 77% set ROI. And I think the ROI, when I shot the review Monday, when I looked, I think the ROI had actually dropped. A set ROI on Monday was down to 75%, was what you were guaranteed. Now, obviously, most sellers put a little bit more in there. Hey, Joey Brown. Well, better late than never. Heavy Metal Detective. I don't know if I said hi to you earlier or not. So I'll be curious to see how he keeps doing in the long run. I mean, I'm not going to complain. At 80% ROI, 75 and up, I'm really happy with any of those. So, it's a good Paydirt. And he does have his 100% ROI bag still. But Vendetta Prospect. No, he's been adjusting his prices because when I purchased it, gold was at, I don't remember what gold is at. I can't remember my Monday's review already. That's how old I'm getting. But when I purchased it, the bag of Paydirt was, I think, $85.95. And then gold went down by $5. And he dropped his price by $4. So he has been adjusting it based on gold, but he dropped the price less than the price of gold. So it didn't help him out any. Yeah, I love David Goldbay. You can't complain. He's improved his bags. He's improved his Paydirt. His ROIs have pretty much stayed the same, and he's still shipping incredibly fast. So, Dave has had to hire people to work for him due to the amount of volume he's been getting over the last couple of years, just increasing every year. And he hasn't dropped his ROIs really. So, I mean, they probably have dropped a little, but not drastically. I think he used to average like a 95% ROI, and now it's probably down to 90. But, Hey, Benzo Gold. Yeah, you're not getting the Benzo Gold notices. I actually was watching one of your videos the other day, Benzo. I watched your one where you were talking about you were going to do the giveaway if people followed and shared and all that. And I was going to make a comment about it on my site, and I just haven't gotten around to it. And that's probably because I don't have any of your hot sauce. So maybe if you had bribed me with some hot sauce or something, I would have gotten all over that. I like Vendetta's Paydirt. I liked Vendetta's Paydirt. Like I said, I didn't ever put it up because I really hated the video, and I probably still won't put it up. But I did shoot a end of the year review where I went through all the Paydirts for the year. Maybe I will put it up. I'll have to go through it and see if I can re-edit it and make it decent, or maybe I'll reshoot it. But when I shot the video, one of the things I was saying in the video is I really liked a lot of the new sellers. I was really impressed. Last year I think we had a crop of new sellers show up that weren't just popping up with 60% ROIs, just trying to make money. They actually had good Paydirt. So, from Black Mass to Three Nuggeteers, Vendetta Prospecting, they had a lot of good sellers start up last year, and I really liked that. Hey, Ernest Green, how's it going? Austin Ward. So I do like a lot of the new sellers. So I'm really impressed with them. It's been a while since we've had a good seller show up in a while. A lot of people see Paydirt and they're like, oh, wow, this quick buck. I can just go on eBay and start selling Paydirt and promise you the world and not deliver anything. So just giving away the gold. I just give away the gold on Thursdays, live streams for the Thursday Night Gold Panning Fever. My Patreon show, I do give away Paydirt. It's just too much a pain to make Paydirt, so I hate making Paydirt. The only thing that makes making Paydirt interesting is the fact that every month I try to make, or now anyway, a new Paydirt. So that makes it a little bit more fun, and that keeps me going and wanting to make a Paydirt every month, a couple bags of Paydirt. But I couldn't make Paydirt selling it all the time. Oh, it'd drive me crazy. Oh. We can hook you with some Dragon's Breath Miller. All right, that's awesome. I'll email you. I'm sure I have your email somewhere, JP, or you have mine. But I love hot sauce, so every morning hot sauce on my eggs. So my kids think I'm crazy, but I tell them that's the only way. Well, actually, I don't eat breakfast. It's lunch. I eat breakfast at lunchtime. So that's it, King of Coins. Well, but they're giving high ROIs. A lot. I mean, they did have some other new sellers that showed up that probably weren't that good, but they had a lot of good sellers show up. So Joey Brown finally went through my bags from Gold Bay. Only one was short. Hope Dave makes it right. I would definitely double check your bags. I've gotten a few emails over the years from people from Gold Bay saying they were shorted, and I would always tell them repan, because Gold Bay, the one thing about Gold Bay is sometimes he has some nasty, dirty, iron stained gold. And I remember somebody had complained that they had bought, I think it was a 10-gram bag, and they only got 9. And I told them to go back through it, and they ended up finding a 1-gram picker that was just, it was just solid red, the whole piece of gold. And it wasn't until they actually started bending it and moving it around that they saw that it was gold. So I would always double check. Usually Gold Bay's pretty good, and yes, next month is all Australian Paydirt. This month we still have to go through, who do we have? I have a new seller, maybe not new seller, you have a pretty new seller coming out this Monday, and then the next week will be Miners Depot, and then who's after that? I'm trying to look on my shelf. I think that's it for this month. Maybe one other seller. Oh, and then we're re-reviewing iPan for Gold. So we have iPan for Gold this month, Miners Depot, another new seller, and then next month is all Australian Paydirt. And I'm really excited about that. So no, actually, hot sauce is good for you. It's why people in the South, I shouldn't say Mexicans, politically correct, but people in the South tend to have fewer heart attacks. Well, south of the border, tend to have fewer heart attacks. In Mexico, a lot of the old people keep hot sauce with them. Like here, if you start having heart palpitations and things like that, they give you, nitric acid or something like that you put underneath your tongue. In Mexico, they just keep bottles of hot sauce and they just chug the hot sauce because it's proven it thins out your blood, so it makes it a lot better for your heart. It was one of the things one of my doctors suggested, because I tell them I hate taking all the pills that they give me all the time, and they said start having more hot sauce. So you have a favorite Paydirt on eBay and who sells it? There's a couple. There's Gold Getters. But I just saw Gold Getters on there not too long ago. You'll know them because it's Gold Getters and they have like a little medicine bottle. And they're pretty good. They're usually pretty decent price for a 1-gram little medicine bottle. I've done some reviews on them. If you just look at my last review for Gold Gitters, Gitters, a nitroglycerin. There you go. Thank you, JP Wands and more. Was having a brain fart. That's a tequila, Dylan. No, it's hot sauce. I'm telling you, hot sauce is good for your heart. Ulcers. No, I don't have any. I have no intestinal issues. It's all bone stuff. But Gold Gitters, if you look at my last review, it'll have a link to their eBay page. No, I don't have any gold pans with no riffles. I do have a Falcon pan that has no riffles, but I keep that. That's just part of my collection. I have I think 2 or 3 old antique pans, old metal pans, but even those have riffles on them. Hot sauce also makes you eat less. I don't know about that, because my doctors today complaining about it. I'm still fat, so. Benzoyl Mexican is a bad word. You never know who will complain about something. King of Coins, have you tried Breeze Gold Paydirt? Yes, I did. I did a review on Breeze Gold and Paydirt, and he got YouTube to take down the video. So I have nothing nice to say about Breeze Paydirt. It wasn't a very good review, obviously, because he took it down. So I'm actually still fighting with YouTube about that. They still haven't decided if they're going to let me put it up or not. It's been about a year. We're still fighting back and forth. When's your top 10 best and worst video coming out? I don't know. I need to reshoot. I did a recap for last year on all the ROIs, and it had the top 10 in there and the worst 10. But just the way I shot it, I hated it. So I probably have to go through it and either just knuckle up and put up an ugly video I don't like or reshoot it. So I don't want to reshoot it, though, because I kind of threw away all the, info sheets that I had. So, but I'll decide this week. I need to go watch it again and see if maybe I can put a filter over it so you can't see how bad of a video it is. That's awesome, Bryce. That's awesome. Making sure I read that right first before I say that you're all clear. So, hey, Sean Sparks, how's it going? Austin Ward. No, I don't weigh the gold anymore on the live shows. It was too much of a hassle and pain, and it's a gift, so it doesn't really matter how much it weighs. If I send it, if somebody sends me gold and they say it's free, I'm not going to weigh it and complain, Blame it on Tom's Gold Dirt description. It's really sad that Tom closed. I really like Tom. And it was funny, too, because the day he decided to close, I was going through all my old reviews, trying to see who I should re-review, because that's one thing that's really hard for me to get to, is because there's so many new sellers always coming out, is getting back to some really good sellers and re-reviewing them. And I went on Tom's page, and I was like, okay, I'm going to get a bag of Tom's bag. Let me see what I should tell my secret shopper to buy. And I looked, and there was nothing. And I said, oh, man, where's his Paydirt? What's happening? He must be out of stock or something. And I saw his video, and he shut down. I was so bummed. Tom's a great guy, So hopefully he finds something, good. I see he's still putting up videos, which is good. But Rich Peterson, about to go pan out a Brie bag of Paydirt in a few moments. All the money goes to USO. Don't believe that. Don't believe that. That was my big issue with Breeze, was his USO claim. So here's the deal. With Breeze Paydirt, he was making all kinds of claims on eBay about how he was donating X amount of money to the USO. And when I called him out on it, I sent him a lot of messages back and forth with him, and I called him out about he wasn't showing proof of the donations. And eBay has a very strict policy. You are not allowed to state you're giving some of the money to a charity unless you go through eBay. eBay has it on there. Like if I go to sell something right now, I could say 10% or $1 is going to the USO, and eBay will take it out of it. So if I sell something for $100 and I say $10 is going to the USO, when you pay me, eBay will take 10 bucks and put it aside for the USO. And he wasn't doing that. And I asked him why he wasn't going through. And he refused to reply. He told me I was getting in his business and all these things. So I called him out about that. Why is Jason G's thing just popping up now? Oh, so late. But, so I called him out on his USO donations, and he got my video shut down. So, the Paydirt wasn't bad. If I remember right, the Paydirt itself was not bad. I mean, it wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. And my only real big complaint was that you might not be giving money to the USO like you say you are, and you get the video taken down, that tells you something right there. That tells you right there he had an issue with me pointing out that he wasn't legitimately going through eBay to make sure he was donating money. Hey, Aaron B's Prospecting, how's it going? Yeah, heartbreaker with Tom. I'm glad he's still making videos, though. I was really enjoying his coin hunting videos. I really like that. King of Coins. No problems, no problems. I'm still fighting with with YouTube, trying to get that video back up. So, I wanted to do another video of his Paydirt, but, if it gets strike down again, then that's 2 strikes against me, and, I'd rather not. And I still don't know how. YouTube's just really vague. I've had 3 videos taken down in all my time of YouTube videos, and 2 were put up immediately when I replied and told them and showed them the parts. But his, for some reason, they will not tell me what it is that they're copyright striking me for. I mean, I've got nothing on there. Nothing in the video was, really. I didn't use his logo. I make sure I don't use people's logos in my thumbnail, anything like that. So, I don't know. But like I said, if you got a problem with me calling you out on your donations and you get my video removed, there's probably a reason, I didn't see Black Mass. Black Mass and Vendetta Prospecting. Why am I not seeing y'all's videos? I'm going to have to go through my YouTube today and make sure I'm subscribed to everyone. So, you're going to get HD to make your Paydirt bags. Do you post updated versions of best Paydirt sellers with the highest ROI? Ken Carvin? Not really. It's one of the reasons why, like I said, I try to re-review sellers, especially good sellers. If I get a 10% ROI from a seller, the odds are I'm not coming back ever. I mean, it's just 10%. It's not worth my time or money to get burned again. But if I get a good seller, I generally do go back, which is why I have so many videos on lynch mining, GoldNuggetSales, Gold Bay, a lot of these. But it's still hard. I only get to put out 4 reviews a month, 4 to 5 reviews a month. And I also have to fit in newer sellers and things like that. So this year I'm going to really try to recheck on some sellers. Like I said, this month I've got iPan for gold. Next month is all Australian gold, but then after that we'll probably be revisiting Black Mass, Vendetta, 3 Nuggeteers, things like that. King of Coins. We're going to be giving away gold in probably 2 or 3 minutes. Not long. So make sure you've left a comment above. Let me go check and see if everyone's comments are going through. Because I don't want to push my luck tonight with my camera since it's already frozen once. So, and I see all the reviews are not, all the comments aren't being approved tonight. Tonight's just not my night. YouTube's against me tonight. So I'm just approving comments right now. Just give me a second. Looks like, oh, even more. Still waiting. All right, there we go. And we'll come back in a minute and make sure everyone's comments still unapproved. Ugh. Hey, Alex Zarvis, thank you very much. I really appreciate that. And that's why I do the reviews. Benzo Gold. Yeah, I don't know why YouTube does that. And I mean, I'm pretty active where even if I don't watch an entire video, I will at least click on it just to see. But they will unsubscribe people all the time. I don't know why they do that. I think it's maybe so people don't get lax and say, oh, I've got 10,000 subscribers. I don't need to do anything more. So you want to keep trying to push and tell people to subscribe. You know, like, oh, don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. Don't forget to subscribe. So I don't know. They're horrible. It's the same thing where you won't get any notifications for a month from anybody saying nobody's putting out videos. And then one day you'll get a ton. So, yes. And the same thing with links. In all my videos, I put links to all the equipment I use. And all those are Amazon associate links. I think I make like a couple pennies. It's not very much. You know, Amazon is not very good with their... But I do make a couple pennies. Yeah, Ciro. I don't know. Somebody put, and it was early in the show too, so I don't know. I have no idea why somebody would give me a thumbs down. Maybe it might have been somebody that's never seen my channel before, saw my ugly mug, got scared off, and just left a thumbs down. All right. I think everyone's comments are approved. Yep, so I think we're going to give away the gold tonight. Let me go get everything set up. Oh no, pouring pretty bad. Sump pump's going off. So, you know what time that is. That means it's ugly mug get shrunk time. When someone's talking about pennies. Hey, digging it. How's it going? I didn't see you in here tonight. Are you not chatting tonight, digging it? Oh, I did. Now I just saw you. Thank you very much, digging it. I really appreciate that. I wish they would make the little icons next to people's bigger so you could see people's, because everyone's name looks exact same. You know, you can't see any difference between the names, so. So, all right, let's shrink down the ugly mug and give away tonight's gold. It was guaranteed at least a gram, so you're guaranteed to be getting at least a gram, whoever wins. Since I am just absolutely sucking at keeping track of who's been winning every week, it's just going to be open. This month, we'll just let it be open, I guess, or today you can win. Even if you won already, no worries. And then, hopefully by next week, I'll fix that. So let's shrink down the ugly mug. See, I'm even going to hide it behind my icon here. We'll put it on the top there. There we go. Ugly mug. YouTube random comment picker. Let's pick a name. See who wins. Oh, wait. Well, I got to post the link here first, don't I? That will help. All right. I saw Backyard Prospecting was using my pick a winner pick the other day. This is the only one I found that I like that works pretty good. That doesn't have too many pop-ups and stuff like that. So there we go. 98 comments. Let's pick a winner. Good luck to everyone. Thank you for watching. And Martin Ramey. Hope I win tonight. Well, you did win. So there you go. No hope needed. You won, Martin. Thank you very much for playing. But you do have to have a comment in chat before the end of the show. That is one rule. So, and as always, YouTube or its affiliates have no affiliation with this giveaway or anything else. This is 100% on me. So, thank you very much. So, Martin, you have till the end of the show. And I'm sure one of my mods will point out if he comments and I miss it. Otherwise, the gold goes in my pocket, and I never complain about that. So, that means forced to look at my ugly mug until Martin shows up. There we go. So we got a few minutes of chat left. Hey, Gunner, how's it going? Nice of you to show up. I know it's probably big time difference for you again. Scott LeMay, thank you very much for joining the show. Somebody else, 907 Pike, Alaska. Lots of people I always miss in chat. Neil Olson, thank you for being here. Laura Williams, I don't know if I said hi to you either. Oh, I missed so many people. Chris W. I don't do redraws anymore. I don't do redraws. I either give away something or I don't give it away. That's it. I did one redraw and it went south quick. He has a little bit. I'm going to be on here for another couple minutes. We're going to be on here. I try to make sure. Hey, Gemstone Judy, how are you? Full push medals. Man, I'm just missing everybody tonight. I definitely need to get my glasses checked, I guess. He's got a while. I prefer to give it away than keep it because, you know, the whole reason I do these shows is to give it away. So, will the real Martin please stand up? I remember that show. It's been a long time. I used to like that show when I was a kid. Tomorrow morning, dredging. And Jason Keith, I'm going to check out your girls versus gold video. So, I'm going to have to look at that one. Vendetta Prospect, I need to check on you and see why I'm not getting notifications. Benzo, I know I've been getting yours. 3 in the morning. Oh, see, I don't know how much I like somebody. I can't do that. No, tonight's burrito night. Tonight is burrito night. I'm going to find some good burritos tonight. All right, Carl. Thank you very much for showing up. Thank everyone who showed up tonight to put up with my ugly mug. Watched a short bit of panning. Wasn't very much panning, mostly talking tonight. So, but I appreciate everyone that shows up, watches all my videos. I really appreciate that. And again, Monday I will have a fairly new seller. I don't want to say too much about it or everyone will know who it is. And then next Thursday, we actually have a special bag of Gold Bay Paydirt to celebrate Jackie Scott's birthday. So that'll be next Thursday live show. And then the week after that, we're going to be doing some Miners Depot. Would you ever want to have a virtual meeting with me? Just email me, King of Coins. I wouldn't charge you to talk to you. People usually have to, I usually have to pay people to talk to people. Hey, Gibby's Treasures. Thank you. None your business. Yeah, that's the end of our shows. We always make somebody hungry. Ark's Gold, no. I do have them on my list, but it's probably going to take a while. See, sadly, when I plan these big ones like the Australian one, they take up such a huge amount of time that a month of, an entire month of Australia really puts me behind on other sellers. But I do have Ark's Gold on my list coming up not too soon, but eventually. I know, Martin, I don't know where he's at. I got a couple minutes. I've got nothing to do, so we'll sit around and just say bye to everyone as they leave until he shows up. So. That's burritos, not tacos. I prefer tacos. I love tacos. But we made an agreement early in the chat that tonight would be burrito night. So I don't know where I'm going to get a burrito from, even though I do have some of those like extra large burritos in my freezer that I got for emergency food. So thank you very much, Gemstone Judy. Thank you very much. Hey, Jeremy Gilbrath. I feel like I missed everyone in chat tonight. Just totally failed tonight in chat. So, but I don't know. I might have to go to Taco John's to get a burrito, even though they're called Taco John's. So there is one Mexican place. Since we're getting off about 30 minutes early, I might be able to go to this Mexican place. And they have really good tamales, too. So maybe I'll get some tamales. The look on Martin's face. I know. Which is why I try to stay here. And it's another reason why I don't redraw. Because the last time this happened, I redrew. And like 2 seconds after I redrew, the person showed up. And, you know, not everyone can watch the whole stream. You know, people go get something to eat. They go outside to smoke break, or, you know, they go to get a beer. Hey, LXR. How's it going, man? Fajitas. I like fajitas. I like shrimp fajitas. I'm kind of like picky on the different things. I love shrimp fajitas. You know. I had hot dogs and Pringle chips. I love hot dogs. Pringles chips, I'm okay with on certain ones, but enchiladas are good too. I make enchiladas for my kids all the time. So, because enchiladas are easy to make. You know, tacos and enchiladas are the two easiest things to make that my kids will eat. Jonathan Friend, I will keep an eye on your next challenge. You ever try ghost pepper? No, I like hot sauce, but I'm trying to stay away from the ghost peppers. So I'm sure Benzo's hot sauce will probably kill me. So. Bryce. I know, Gunnar L. That's a. Maybe, you know, Martin Ramney, you won. So I'll have to look. You know. Hopefully, you know, he shows up by the end of the show. The Miller Prospect. I know. I'm just absolutely horrible about my product reviews. I know. I was actually joking with somebody yesterday about that. If you saw my basement, you would understand why. It is just a disaster. I've been trying to move stuff around and get stuff organized so I can have, you know, because I can't do equipment reviews in here. So I've been trying to build another area to do equipment reviews, and it just made a huge disaster. So I need to get around this week or next week, and now that the weather's nicer and I can come down here and not freeze and have to wear a coat in my basement, I'll be able to do one. So message me, though, since you're good at messaging me and reminding me. And by the way, Josh, I got the shipping tubes in today, so I will be sending you that out next week. What I promised you a year ago, it will be going out next week. And so if you want to remind me about the equipment review, I will make sure I might try to do it this weekend. Zoom. Carolina HD drinks. All right, Benzo Gold. You have a nice one. See, I don't like Nutella. I cannot stand Nutella. Oh, my kids love it, but I can't stand it. Zero. Yeah, I have a lot of equipment to review. I have a gutter sluice to review. I have a second gutter sluice to review. What else? I got a fine gold recovery system that's supposed to work that I need to review. And a ton of pans to review. Joshua, I will remind you for sure. I'm sure you will. No. Well, sadly, it looks like Martin did not show in time because I think I'm going to get out of here. Go find me some burritos before I have to call the kids, so I don't have to leave after I call the kids. Nutella's just weird. I don't like it. It's like fake chocolate. Yeah, thank you, HD Shovel. I was trying to pay attention. I figured y'all would tell me if he showed up. Got 5 bags of Miller Prize. I should do a review on each one of them back to back to back. That would be a long video. It would. I don't know which ones you have. I know some of the ones you have, but it would really depend. Some might be good, some might be bad. Who knows? Spider A's. That's it. HD gets all shaky. I can just imagine. Oh, don't want to open it. Then he puts it down and decides not to do it. So, but all right, everybody. Thanks for watching tonight. And again, Monday I will have a new sellers video up. Next Thursday we will be going through a bag of Gold Bay Paydirt to celebrate Jackie Scott's birthday. And then the following week, we will be doing some Miners Depot. It won't be a $10,000 bucket of Miners Depot. It'll be a more reasonable priced bag of Paydirt that everyone can afford. So that's going to be it for me tonight. I really appreciate everyone that showed up, commented, watched the show, put up with my ugly mug, and watches all my videos. And everyone who donated to the channel tonight, thank you very much. I really do appreciate that. HD Showhead might have some of my good Paydirt. I don't know. He's won some from me. And some of them might have been pretty good. You know, sometimes, you know, I don't pay attention to how much gold I'm putting in some bags. So, you know, you never know. But, all right, everybody. I really appreciate it. Thanks for showing up. And I will see you all next Thursday, hopefully. And don't give me a thumbs down next week if you're the person who gave me the thumbs down. So remember, thumbs up only. All right, let's end this. Give it to my YouTube. And we'll end the stream. So thanks a lot, everybody. And again, I will see you all next week.